Alright. Make sure I get everyone. Alright. Lots of people are involved in sports that involve running. There's baseball, lacrosse, hockey, field hockey. So many sports involve running, and 80% of the people that I surveyed said they run on a weekly basis. So lots of people run all the time, so it's very important to have proper nutrition when you run. I have been running for a really long time, and I've run a variety of races, anywhere from like a track race to a half marathon. I've run all races in between, so I have lots of experience with this topic. So it's really important to have proper nutrition before running. Make sure you hydrate and eat after you run. According to an article that I read called Pre-Race Nutrition, Steve O'Hare says that everyone is different. So everyone's running is different. So you have lots of different types of running. You have, like I said, like the marathon and the track races. So everyone's pre-race diet is going to be different. So it's important to try new things to try to figure out what you, as an individual, can eat before you run. But it's very important not to try something new the day of an important race or the day of your game. So don't just go out and try something new on a big day, because that could end badly. 7 out of 15 people I surveyed said they don't eat anything before they run, and that's okay, especially for shorter runs like 20 to 30 minutes. But an article I read called To Eat or Not to Eat, Deco says that if you're running more than an hour, then you should try to eat something before you run, especially if you hadn't eaten anything all day. And this is like the morning. Alright, it's also important to keep hydrated before, during, and after you run. In an article called What Dehydration Does to Your Body and How You Can Prevent It, it says to make sure that to keep hydrated, you can check your urine before you run, and if it's pale yellow, that means you are properly hydrated. Now, this isn't like good to do the night before you run, because you need to be hydrated starting then. But it's also important to stay hydrated while you're running. But this can be hard to do, especially when you're like going out and back somewhere and you don't have time to do that. But if you take breaks in between, just get some water. And if you're not drinking while you're running, then just to make sure you drink after you run. And if you don't like to drink a lot of water, then try drinking something else, like a sports drink or something, just to keep hydrated. A lot of people forget about post-run recovery because you're with your friends, you want to hang out after, or you want to go to the awards or something like that. So it's really easy to not eat after you run because it's easy to forget. But it is important to refuel. In an article that I read called Post-Run Recovery Starts with Protein, Reining says that you should refuel within 30 minutes of running. So try to eat something, and the longer it takes you to eat after 30 minutes, the longer it will take you to recover. So make sure, it's really important to refuel. What you should eat, it should be a 4-to-1 ratio carbs to protein. And this can be really hard to think about, especially after a run. So what I do is I just drink some chocolate milk because that's the perfect ratio and it works, that's what I drink like all the time. Or if I don't have chocolate milk, I'll just eat ice cream because it's good. And it also gives you good refueling. It's better than nothing. So, in conclusion, you should make sure that you eat the right thing before a race, the right thing for you. You should stay hydrated before, during, and after the race, and you should also refuel. So I hope you remember next time you run to properly um, have proper nutrition. Okay.